Hello, Pokemoshpitbeta. This is the second coming here, and yes, I record using a webcam, get over it. Right, this is an OU battle against a certain person from TPX chat called killeraxx. And I normally dislike OU greatly, but I've actually grown quite fond of it, because, you know, you can use a lot of really funky stuff, and no one ever sees it coming. So he's going to lead off with a Politoed, and I'm leading off with my Crustle. Now, this battle actually DC'd the first time, and the first time he missed a Hydro Pump, and I got Stealth Rocks and 2 layers of Spikes up. But this time he hits his Hydro Pump, I just get my Stealth Rocks up. The reason I get Spikes up is because I have a Custat Berry. If you have a problem with that, then oh well. There. It's a game about fun. I don't bother looking into what's legal or not, unless it's like a really broken Dream Mode ability, I could care less. Anyway, he Hydro Pumps me and takes me out, and I am going to go into my Salamence because I want to see if he's Scarfed or not. So if I switch and I go into, I think I go into my Lopunny, and he goes Ice Beam, then I know he's not choiced in some way. Oh no, I go into my Starmie. Okay, I guess that makes sense. But he switches out, so I'm immediately assuming he's either Scarfed or Specs. I'm assuming Scarfed, since Specs Politoed seems a bit too slow. However, if you use it properly, it's pretty good. So I'm just going to go for a Surf. I hit the Swampert, and I get a crit here. It didn't really matter in the long run, because at the end of the day, I was going to kill him off, and I am physically defensive, so EQs would have done a lot, but nothing that I can't recover off at the end of the day. So I'm just going to take him out with another Surf. Which, you know, is all well and dandy, because despite Swampert's prone usage of being Stealth Rock fodder, it's, you know, pretty potent, so I'm glad I got it out of the way. In comes this Jolteon, and I think it's pretty blissfully obvious what I'm going to do. I was planning on going into Mamoswine, but I actually switched into my Lopunny, because, you know, it seemed like a really obvious switch to me going into Mamoswine, so I figured if I go into Lopunny, I can at least sponge whatever he does effectively, because this is a special wall one, which is kind of made to take Draco Meteors from Latioses and Hydreigons, but a crit Volt Switch is going to bring it down to the point where it isn't going to live anything. He goes into his Azumarill, and this Lopunny has Copycat, so I figured if it's a substitute one, then he might sub first, and I can copycat the... Well, actually, I'd copycat sub. But he goes Aqua Jet, and he's going to kill me. My main point was, if I switch out, he's going to hit something, and I could copycat if he stays in and tries anything. And I should have outsped if he didn't go Aqua Jet. But I figure he's banded, because there was no recoil or lefties from Life Orb, or recoil from Life Orb, or lefties gain. Whatever, you get my point. So I figure my physically defensive Starmie should be able to, you know, take Aqua Jet pretty decently. Now here, I actually make a misclick that pays off. I go for Surf when I actually wanted Rapid Spin, and he brings in his Jolteon, and I kill it. So I am pretty goddamn happy, because that thing could have completely... Well, it could have killed my Starmie, and I have a Gyarados that, while it is made to live T-Bolts with a Wakan Berry, it isn't exactly going to appreciate it. So I am damn happy. And he's going to go into Ferrothorn, and I kind of show off the sort of gimmick of this Starmie. I go for a Reflect type, and basically, well, if you don't know, Reflect type copies their type, and it's a move that no one ever really uses at all. So it's actually made to counter Ferros, Scizors, maybe T-Tars. But the point is, now he can't Leech Seed me, Power Whip is going to do nothing, Gyro Ball will do nothing, and I effectively have a safer Rapid Spin. Also, when you consider that he's using a Rain team, he's not going to have a Fire move to hit me with. He might have a Fighting move, hidden in there somewhere, but Starmie is pretty good to go and can resist everything. I just Rapid Spin, and he goes for a Leech Seed. I guess he didn't really get it, but, you know, it seemed pretty obvious to me when I told him that I was now Grass Steel. What do I do? I don't remember. I know he's going to switch, because staying in, well, is effectively Pharaoh against Pharaoh, except I'm quicker. Yeah, I'm going to switch out, and I'm going to go into Gyarados, because I actually have Fire Blast on this Gyarados, and I want Ferrothorn dead. He's going to go into Politoed, and despite the fact that I don't have anything to hit it remotely well, I do have Hydro Pump, and it is off the back of a lot of special attack investment and rain boost. So I figured against a offensive Politoed it would do a lot. But he does get the freeze, which is a pain in the arse. But oh well, it's hacks. What are you gonna do about it? It's all part of the game. Anyway, I do actually have Fire Blast, as I said, on this Gyarados, so I am going to go for it and thaw myself out. It does hit the Tornadus, doesn't do too much, but, the point is I am now, well, no longer frozen. So, if I was a normal standard DD Gyarados, I'd be pretty boned right there. Now, I reckon he's going to go for the Hurricane, but this is a specially defensive Gyarados, as I said, designed to live T-Bolts from, like, modest specs Jolteon. So I figured I could take one and hit him back with a Hydro Pump, and I do, and he dies. So there you go. Special Gyarados does some work right there. I believe he's actually going to go back into his Politoed, because it's Scarfed, it's going to outspeed. It does have the Ice Beam, which won't miss. However, I do have a plethora of things that can, use that and kill it. So, whenever he's ready, soon enough, one day, there you go, in comes Politoed. He takes a bit more spikes of Stealth Rock's damage, which is very fortunate, and he's just going to go for the Ice Beam to take me out. I was thinking he might be debating Hydro Pump, because it's going to hit more things better, like with Mamoswine and Starmie lying about. Hydro Pump would have been the better choice. But I'm going to go into my Mamoswine now, because I do have an EQ. This is a Light Screen Raw Mamoswine. Kind of funky set, but it does the job. It takes an Ice Beam, not well, but, to the point where it lived. So I go EQ, take out the Politoed, and that's good. I mean, Mamoswine has effectively done what I wanted it to do in this battle. He has only 2 physical attackers left with Theraphorn and Azumarill, so there's not much point roaring anything, and there's not much point light screening, because it's all physical from here. So I just go EQ to get a bit more damage on it. And he's going to Gyro Ball, and he's going to take me out. So, Mamoswine did a decent amount of work. But I would say MVP is easily Starmie. Here, it's simple cleanup job. I'm just going to go into my Salamence. It's a wide lens DD Salamence with, like, Dragon Rush, Fire Blast, and Stone Edge. So I'm just going to Fire Blast the Theraphorn, take it out, and then I can Dragon Rush the Azumarill to kill that off. So there you go. That's the battle. Hope you have enjoyed it. Hope you have enjoyed my crazy English accent. And I'll leave the channel link in the description. And you can go check out my channel. And yeah, if you like it, subscribe. If you don't, then leave a comment and don't subscribe. It's as simple as that, people. Thank you for watching. Peace.